What's up, everybody? So, welcome back to another episode of the Building a Brand series. Now, we are going to talk about a very important topic today. Now, as of today, which is September 7th of 2025, is a estimated amount of over 800,000 jobs that have been lost over the year, and not over the year, over like since the beginning of the year. So we're not even 3 quarters of the year through, and we are already at the number of 800,000 people that have lost their jobs since the beginning of the year. Now, this is an important topic because one, like nobody wants to be unemployed. Two, like times are hard. Inflation. People are struggling day to day to pay their bills. So we want to like kind of dedicate this particular video to not only the causes for the unemployment issue, but also some of the things that you could do about it. So if you find yourself as one of those 800,000 individuals, or if you find yourself as someone in the near future that loses their job for any reason, we want to make sure that you have, options available for you to go ahead and, get back on your feet, or to build a solid foundation where you could thrive on your own and not have to rely on a job that, may not be, suitable for you, or may not be secure for you in the future. So, let's talk about some of the reasons why the number of jobs have been lost so far this year. Now, one thing that we would like to go over is the economy itself. The economy is trash. Everybody knows the economy is trash. We have inflation that's causing prices to skyrocket. And with that, you have companies, their processes, their procedures, the things that go into whatever it is that they produce. Everything, just cost wise goes up. So anytime you have that, the natural response for most major companies is the cutback. And the first cutbacks and the first rollbacks of their expenses is through their employees. I found myself in a situation like this a few years back when I was working in manufacturing, and there's so many cutbacks and stuff like that, where like not only were they firing people and having people float to cover some of those positions, but they also stopped hiring people. So they stretched their employees to cover two, three, four different job functions, where in a normal circumstance they would have two, three, four different individuals covering each individual function. And so you see that a lot, no matter like what industry you're in. You'll have jobs that cut back, and then they have, key players, they have star players that are on their team and that work within their company, and they would get them to stretch fairly thin to cover some of those vacant areas and those areas that need to be still covered within, the day-to-day operations, what have you. So that's the first major one. Then the second one, which caused over 200,000 jobs to be lost, way well over 200,000. That's just a report, and that's just one demographic that was like widely spread. Is the cutback of DEI, which is diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now, we're not going to get political in this video, but if you know what diversity, equity, and inclusion is, or if you don't know, we'll kind of cover it a little bit. It was basically a policy stating and forcing employers and companies, corporations to have a certain number of different demographics within their workspace to make sure that there's a wide variety of a representation within each and every corporation. Well, when President Trump rolled that back and canceled DEI regulations, that allowed companies to make cuts to that diversity, equity, and inclusion program. Now, some of it was cuts that were from like mandatory requirements. Others were just random cuts that helped them reach that diversity, equity, and inclusion level that they had to meet. So that again, reportedly, at over 200,000 jobs were lost just by that one action alone. Then we have the last thing that has really caused a lot of unemployment and a lot of layoffs is AI and the advancement of artificial intelligence. Now, AI is out here and is able to process a lot of different thoughts, process a lot of different uh, things that are usually handled by human beings in microseconds and milliseconds, a fraction of seconds compared to human beings themselves. So with that, people are able to replace not one but hundreds of employees, if not more, with one, two, three AI tools. And this allows companies to save a lot of money. Now, unfortunately for us as individuals, this also affects our job stability. As someone, when I started my company, I actually started off doing branding and social media development. Well, when Open AI came around, like all my clients and potential clients immediately compared me to some of these AI companies, for example, ChatGPT and some of the things that they could do with Chat Chat GPT, and they were from there they were more reluctant to hire me as their social media manager because now they could go on some of these AI tools, create posts. They're able to do things that they weren't able to do before, that they didn't have the skill set or the skill level to do. Now these tasks are able to be handled in fractions of time by people that don't know anything about graphic design, don't know anything about social media, planning, management, anything to that nature. And this also threw a monkey wrench into like not only the freelance world, but also like major corporations too, because again, major corporations are able to incorporate AI into their businesses. And now call centers that had, hundreds of people now, or thousands of people, now could be handled by, a group of AI tools and stuff like that. So again, companies by natural order, if you will, elected to lay off so many employees over the time frame. So those are three major reasons why the unemployment rate is so high and why it keeps on rising. Of course, we also had people that just the normal and the regular reasons why people are laid off, whether that's work related issues, performance issues, etc., which has nothing to do with us, but that's also included in that number as well, right? So here is what we could do about this, right? And I've kind of been saying this for a very long time. Actually, since I started, I've been telling people, "Hey, AI is an issue. AI is going to cause unemployment. It's doing this. It's replacing jobs. It's doing that." And so and uh, and so I have been championing this message, and I continue to champion this message. And I want to reiterate that the number one thing you can do is, in fact, start your own business. Now, starting your own business allows you to have the freedom to make money on your terms. That means when you are, like, depending on what you're offering, depending on your business, like you have the power and the ability to make an infinite amount of money at any point in time, right? I know people that start a business and then 3 months into their business, they already were at six figures. I know people that started a business and 9 months into starting their business, they are already at seven figures. Again, there is no limit, there's no cap to the amount of money that you can make when running your own business. Now, the only thing is obviously, you are competing with major corporations. You're also competing with a lot of other individuals that have also started a business that are in your space. So just fighting for cap share, like any company has to, you would have to as, a business owner. It just comes with the territory, but it is possible for you to create a life around your business that provides a lifestyle around the life that you want to live. And with unlimited cap potential. I talk to people all the time that make 10, 15, 20,000 a month, and they talk about it like it's nothing. I talk to people all the time that, and I meet people all the time. I hear from people all the time that make even more than that. So again, the limit and the amount of money that you can make from starting a business is completely unlimited. Now, you could also work for commissions. Now, this is similar and basically the same as doing and getting a job, which obviously, it may or may not pan out for you. There's a lot of um, jobs that are unfulfilled. There's a lot of roles that are unfulfilled, and there's a lot of applicants that are submitting jobs left and right that are not able to get hired. Well, when I say commissions, specifically, I mean like affiliate commissions. Now, a few years back, I was introduced to network marketing. Now, we all have heard of network marketing. I'm sure we all have had exposure to network marketing one way or another, whether it was someone within our family member that was family unit that was doing it, a friend that was doing it. Um, Growing up, like my mom sold like Avon and stuff like that. And so that's kind of a form of network marketing. And then also, just so you have that in general, right? Again, a few years ago, I was introduced to network marketing on a scale where, I was at a point where I was able to understand the process, the system, and how it actually works. And really and truly, if you get into a good program, you get a good product that you actually believe in, then you could take your whatever product that you're doing and really build up on it. Now, again, with network marketing, they do require you to like recruit and reach out to your network and get them to join the company and stuff like that, which is fine. I think that as long as it's something that you really believe in, it's something that you could do. Now, I myself, I did get involved with a network marketing company some years ago, and they have some products that I still use today. And so I have no problem putting out information, putting out posts about some of the products and stuff that I use. Now, I don't fully invest and I'm not 100% dedicated to the network marketing aspect of it, but it is something that I have access to, that I got exposure with, that introduced me to it. Now, I bring up network marketing and commissions to talk about affiliate programs. Now, recently I have joined GoHighLevel as a paid affiliate for GoHighLevel. So I'm excited about that because not only do I get paid to use the product, and but I also get paid to educate people on it. I get paid to inform people of how it could impact their business. And so that's something that I started learning and really leaning into even with my business, because my business, I needed the systems and support that GoHighLevel provides on the back end, the automations that it provides, because as a solopreneur, I simply, excuse me, sorry about that. I simply, it's difficult for any solopreneur to handle and to juggle all the different tasks, including outbound reach, um, including like communication, including updates, messaging, all that stuff. So having a system that automates all that stuff on the back end that allows me to grow my business as opposed to being stuck behind the computer trying to develop my business allows me to grow even quicker and scale even quicker. Not only that, but it allows me to serve my clients and my customers a whole lot better, more efficiently as well. It's more personal as well because I'm able to customize the different messaging, customize the different steps, the processes, everything that it takes to get through my program, to get through, to start my services, to get through my services, and everything along the way. So now I'm able to not only, fulfill on a better scale, but also on a greater scale as well. Um, and so the third thing that you could do is actually both, um, which is start your own business and do an affiliate program, which is something that I recommend that you also do as well. Now, you can start a business in anything that you have an interest in. I promise you, if you have an interest in it, there are countless other people that have interest in that same thing as well that you could create a business around, grow and scale. And think about like any industry, you might think, oh well, it's saturated, or oh, there's too many different options, or there's already big players. Well, there's a lot of small players as well. And one way that a lot of people make a lot of wealth is by creating a business within a thriving industry that takes up some of the market share, and then they end up selling their business to these larger companies and corporations for for buku's amount of money, and now they're able to retire early. So either way, that's an option that you have. You can start a business in anything that you have an interest in. And in fact, in my book, The Race to the Finish Line, going from idea to actualization with your business idea, it allows you and takes you through the process of figuring out what the best business is that you can start, the different areas that you can start a business, and it also allows you to think about within and analyze not only your skill set, your level, knowledge, expertise, and allows you to leverage all those things that you have an interest in. And it allows you to hone in on exactly what it is that you should offer or that you can provide for your clients and customers. Also, in my series of, I have another series where I talk about different business ideas and stuff that you can do that'll get you to six figures and seven figures. And I have a breakdown of like how you go about doing so. Um, like you could take any one of those ideas and concepts that are within my community, and you could turn that into a full-fledged business of your own. And when I say both, I mean also what I want to include in there is also offering software as a service. So with Go High Level, it allows me to white label their platform, their software, and provide it as a service, as a system, and a tool that other businesses could use. Doing so, I'm able to take more of the profit from my sales because it's ultimately my business. So I play a one-time or a reoccurring fee. Either way, however, and whatever you are like whatever software that you're white labeling. You know, with Go High Level, it's a recurring fee. But like if you go with a different white label or a different software company, because there's software in every aspect of business. So there's countless softwares out there that allow you to white label their software. You may pay a one-time fee. You may pay, a recurring fee. But either way, once you pay that fee, it allows you to white label it. It allows you to create your own brand around it. You come up with your own company name, your own logo, your own slogans, your own messaging, your own systems, your own process, not your systems and processes, but your own tweak on what it is that you offer for your service, and allows you to offer that as a business and as a service as well. Leveraging pre-built software. That way, say you're not tech savvy or whatever, you don't have to be. Let's say you don't have hundreds of thousands, if not millions, to invest in a software company. Well, there's software companies that allow you to leverage their company that they spent that much money on to help to help you create that business around your brand, your idea, what have you. And so ultimately, you could do any of those options and you could do a combination of them, right? So for example, you see my t-shirt press back there. Well, I provide and I do create and I do print t-shirts from time to time. So that gives me a few extra little dollars in my pocket. But there's people that have turned a machine like that and turn it into a six, seven figure, eight-figure business. I know them personally. And there's countless other examples out there that you could look up on YouTube, you could look up on, social media, you could look up on Google, and you'll see like the different people that, have used, that machine to do something like that. So that's one thing that I have. But also I am a paid affiliate of Go High Level. I do offer my white label software as a service as well. So I'm leveraging not one, not two, but three different avenues to create income. And the funny thing is, they say that every millionaire, well, not every million, but the majority of millionaires they actually have like seven streams of income. So, with that being said, like there are ample opportunities for you to create a business. There are ample opportunities for you to leverage your knowledge, leverage your skills, leverage your creativity, leverage your passion, and leverage the things that you care about and turn it into a business. Now, in some upcoming videos, I'm going to show you how to use Go High Level and how to create a whole website, custom made website within minutes around any business idea. There's already templates. I think it's like 40 plus templates, different industries where you could already have like a basic layout with the different pages already made. All you have to do is tweak the messaging, tweak the lettering, tweak the colors, scheme, and create it around your business idea, create it around your brand, and you can launch your business literally within a few, minutes, really. And again, I'll show you that in an upcoming video. You can probably actually click it here. When I create that video, I'll definitely add the link here so you'll be able to click it right here. Not there. It's too far out. Right there. Right, so you'll be able to click it right there. But also, I will show you and I'll break down how you could take Go High Level and how you could create your own white label company and offer that as your own business. And white label and Go High Level has, I think they said like over 300 different features or something like that. Now, imagine you go in and I don't want you to think about like, ooh, 300 features, I'm gonna master all of them. You could focus on one or two of them. There's one tool and one feature, that, for example, that allows you to leverage your Google reviews. So it helps automate you getting Google reviews and stuff like that. There are literally people that have made millions of dollars leveraging that one tool, that one feature and Go High Level by offering that to the people of the businesses of the community. So again, there are countless ways to get to the bag. There are countless ways to get money, especially in this day and age where over 800,000 people have lost their job and they are currently unemployed. Uh, this year alone. That's not even including, the folks from, the previous years that's accumulated. That's just this year alone. That amount of people have filed that they have lost their job and that they're unemployed. Um, and so, with that being said, comment below what you think that you would do, as far as if you were to lose your job or if hours are cut back or what have you. How would you leverage your ability to start a business? How would you leverage your ability to become an affiliate, or how would you leverage your ability to offer a already created software as a service for other businesses? Comment below. Also, I'm going to add a link below as well so you can find out more about the affiliate program in case you're interested. I definitely implore you to try it out, check it out. You get a full 14-day trial where me, my team, as well as the Go High Level, the team, their tech team, their support team will help you get set up and get you running in no time. That way, you too could start making money on autopilot, or you too could start making money to save up for a rainy day. Or if you're one of the unfortunate 800,000 people that lost their job this year, you too could start making an income. Again, companies are not hiring like they used to, and companies are also letting go at rapid rates. So this is definitely something that you want to jump in on. This is something that you definitely want to look into. And it doesn't hurt. Like I said, it's a no obligation 14-day free trial. Find the tools, find the niche. Again, within minutes, you can have a website up and running. Within minutes, you could start creating posts, and within minutes you can start driving traffic towards your business. So you definitely want to tap in, check it out. Click the link below, sign up for the trial, and let's get started. With that being said, my name is Jeremy Patton, and until next time, have a wonderful, exciting, and informative day, and I'll see y'all next time.